Hello Aries, hoping that you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're one of my awesome subscribers, thank you guys so much for being here. And if you're not one, please go ahead, hit subscribe, stay with us. It's free. So let's see what we got going on for Aries. Spirit, please. Aries. Being told to cut. Let's give this a good mix up. Aries. For the 19th, it's about 26th, the week of. Let's see what's happening, Aries, now. Okay. I hope that you're all well. Please note these are general messages, so they won't resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, it just means it's not your message this time. Don't try to make it fit, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, and thank you to everybody that's been getting them, please go ahead and book online. You can find a link to my website in the description box below. Also, you can check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos as well. In case you manifesting. Sorry, I just saw 111. Some of you might be manifesting right now. Some of your dreams might be coming true, or you're very much doing that fiery Aries thing where you're just living in the moment and not even thinking of anything. And just as I say not thinking of anything, look at this. King of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're on your way to trying to get your complete happiness, fulfillment here. And because of that, you're not really caring. You're not paying attention to details. You're not really worrying about things so much. You're not getting hung up on the itty bitty, like, I don't know, the little pieces of life that for you it's kind of just like leave the details to the rest. Queen of Swords. Ooh, now these are a counterpart. You got the Queen of Swords and you got the King of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is usually somebody who might have been married, could be a widow, somebody who's been through the hard knocks of life, somebody who just doesn't take any crap. This is somebody who will tell it like it is, but they're very secure in who they are. They talk nicely to themselves, which gives them that confidence that they need to be able to approach a situation. They're very fair. They can be very funny, but they can also be very intense, because they can be very blunt, right? Hence the swords. So they can be very blunt with their communication, and maybe all of this good Aries energy of just not caring, you might have been a little reckless with your words. Now, if that isn't you, it could be somebody around you that you're dealing with. It could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, maybe a parent situation here, or a married couple, or another couple who have been together for a while. Maybe they break up and get back together. But again, this Queen of Swords is about speaking honestly, truthfully, being fair, looking at both sides of a situation before actually speaking about it. And perhaps you're dealing with somebody who isn't doing that. Okay? Something here about celebrations, having a good time, get-togethers, possibly reunions. But I want to keep going. Uh-oh. The foundation is Aries here, but in reverse, because this is the Emperor. Recent past, you got Judgment in the past. Or, sorry, in the reverse. You know what I'm getting here, unfortunately? Somebody said something, and now they want to make things better. Yeah, there's going to be an apology here. Okay. Aries, perhaps you got a little hot-headed. All right, you may have lost your cool, and if you're anything like a good friend of mine, well, he was one of my best friends, Jason, Aries. Haven't seen him in a few years though, but he, when he'd get mad, he would literally unleash. Okay, and the swords are about communication. He could give a nasty tongue lashing. He would just absolutely flip his lid. And now I feel like whatever set you off, you're kind of sitting back going, okay, you know what, it wasn't that bad. I shouldn't have done that. Maybe it was something to do with friends. Could have been family members. Because 3 is a crowd, right? So it's possible that maybe there was some gossip, or maybe some misunderstanding regarding some gossip here. But usually the 3 of Cups is a good time, right? And it's about rekindling or coming together. And I'm getting this feeling like some of you might be coming back together with some friends, right? Because it's about emotional growth and development and celebration and get-togethers and socializing, partying, festivities, indulging. It's even about intoxication. So some of you, maybe you said something or did something when you were under the influence. You were possibly a little bit loaded, got a little too exuberant, and I don't know, maybe you just really let your hair down at a party. Nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that the foundation here is, the one who's normally in control or sitting on their throne kind of ended up on their head. And I feel like it might have been you, Aries. I feel like maybe you lost your cool or you lost your faculties. You weren't able to keep it together at some point. But the reason why I'm kind of giggling is because I know that Aries lashing, if you will, and it's like you guys get over it really quickly. And I think it was just a bad judgment call. I think maybe somebody said something that wasn't true, and maybe you believed it. Maybe they were so incredibly persuasive that it was easy to believe the lie, and maybe someone else got hurt in this. But what I'm seeing as the focus right now for the Six of Cups is coming together, right? Trying to find some support or to support one another. So if this is a group of friends, I feel like, you know, there's going to be some sharing and some kindness here. Maybe even some gifts. Maybe someone's going to bring a gift and say, look, I'm sorry, because it speaks to forgiveness as well, and peace and harmony. And also, you know, bringing calm and contentment to a situation, right? And it's nostalgia, and I think that that's what the focus is. Somebody wants to apologize here, and I say that because in the near future, you've got this Knight of Wands energy. Sorry, 1 second, I have to deal with the puppy. She's trying to destroy things. Anyone want a puppy? Okay, but no, anyways, going back to it is the fact that, where were we? Yes, this apology. So I feel like you're going to be the fire that you are, but in a very warm, loving, and do you see how this knight is on their knees? I feel like you're going to be saying, look, I'm sorry, I didn't see what was going on, have a beer on me, let's work this out, you know, and whatever it is, it's going to be forgiven, because I feel like whoever it is that this may have happened with is missing you too. So not all is lost. What I am kind of concerned about, though, is let's go back to this King of Swords, because I want to delve a little bit deeper into what the issue could be, because normally the King of Swords is a very good communicator, right? But it's a masculine energy, so maybe someone used their intelligence in a negative way. Okay, they could have been drunk, right? Because there we go, this is overindulgence as well. I'm really getting like a partying scenario here, and someone got the judgment a little wrong and said something wrong, and it very well could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this may not even be you, and they might be coming to apologize to you because they miss you, okay? But I feel like somebody had a few too many wobbly pops, and they weren't seeing things clearly. Maybe they seemed unsympathetic, right, or negative, or cynical, or sarcastic, or ill-natured. Maybe they were bitter, or they were acting a bit controlling or aggressive, right? Like, I'm getting this feeling like they caused an argument. Maybe they were trying to be like a dictator. I don't know. I feel like they were being a bit unscrupulous and just someone who lost their self-control, right? And didn't have the mental discipline. So I feel like possibly maybe this person exploded in all directions. But again, I feel like it was because of an influence of some sort, like a vice, like too many cocktails, right? Puppy just got a hold of some bubble wrap. So yeah, I feel like, you know, people were out socializing, doing whatever, and I feel like maybe you were the one. Actually, yeah, like if it wasn't you that lost control, then I feel like you were the one that was trying to be controlling, but you were doing it in a nice way. Like, I don't feel like you were being very firm or aggressive, despite how aggressive maybe this person was being, or how foul they may have been with their mouths, right? But I feel like their dysfunction, you came in a loving, compassionate way. And maybe you got to a point in the recent past where you were just like, okay, you know what? You looked at the situation and you could tell that this person wasn't judging their own actions accurately. Maybe they were justifying how they behaved, or the things that they said. They could have been very sarcastic or overly critical, right? Because every word with the King of Swords upside down is driven by that sword, and they can deliberately set out to hurt others, right? Especially being rude and cynical and engaging in arguments wherever they go. And so this type of person, you know, maybe they made a scene in a restaurant just, you know, over the slightest thing, and ended up verbally abusing a waiter or a manager, somebody who just saw themselves as superior and degraded people. And I hate to say it, but it's like whatever inner pain that this person didn't want to face, it was coming out through, it was actually, I hate to say it, it's kind of like sadistical. It was like they were happy when other people were hurting. And I think that you kind of came in and you tried to lovingly say, look, you know, this has got to stop. Maybe if this was a partner, it's possible that you had a coming home discussion or coming to truth discussion with them, saying like, your behavior just doesn't work and it's hurting, right? Now, that being said, if they didn't lash out, maybe they're just being very weak and they were lacking power, because this Emperor energy here is too. And maybe this person doesn't feel as though they have enough control over their life. It's possible that they felt really shy, and I don't know, maybe it caused a rift because they weren't opening up when someone needed them to. That's just for a rare few of you. But anyway, circling back, I just feel like this person lost their control, maybe even worrying excessively about their problems to the point where they're drinking, right, to try and make themselves feel better, or if not drinking, just vices, drugs, whatever it is. But it's bad judgment calls, I feel. And maybe they judged you harshly, and you sat there, and I feel like you were very fair about it. It's like you took into consideration whatever crap that they were dealing with, okay? Maybe they even ended up in court and had a judgment against them for their behavior. Maybe they landed in court, right? Because they could have gotten really unruly. Hate to say. You know, I've had a few friends like that back in the day that just, they end up, you know, it's like, anyone got any bail money? They're in the drunk tank. But yeah, see, again, mouthy, bad communication, this Ace of Swords, not thinking clearly, not talking properly. Somebody, I feel, is very sorry, and they are going to come, because I'm seeing the way that this individual is giving flowers to this little one. So I feel like someone's going to come and they're going to apologize. They're going to say, you know, Aries, I didn't mean to be such a tool. I wasn't thinking. And I feel like you're going to say, yeah, you know, like, you need to get a little bit more stable here. And actually, this is probably why they're attracted to you, is because you bring that Emperor's strength, right? You teach them to get a little bit stronger in their dealings and more in control, because something tells me that they're just out of control. And at the bottom of the deck here, we've got a brand new beginning. And look at this. Celebrations, reunions, coming back together, right? And that combined with this charm here, I feel like everything's going to work itself out. And whatever this person did or said, I feel like they honestly didn't mean it. Like, it was coming from a place of pain. Now, does that justify the behavior? No, not at all. However, I think that, I don't know, I'm just getting this feeling like this is you in the future, just saying, you know what, let's let it go, okay? We'll start again. We'll make some changes. We'll approach this differently. Let's go out and just, you know, have a good time, right? And also, there's something about celebrations here. So maybe you're going to see them at at a party or at some kind of wedding or some kind of graduation, something here. And I just feel maybe it's a homecoming even from childhood. Maybe it's someone from childhood that you know, a longtime friend. But I feel like things are going to work itself out. There's going to be some good, truthful discussion here. And it's nice to see that someone's taking the higher road, you know, instead of holding a grudge to a point where a relationship is completely broken. And there it is, 10 of Cups, beautiful. This speaks to harmonious relationships, happiness, happy family life. Like, this is the happiest of the Cups cards, or actually one of the happiest cards in the deck that you can get. The 10 of Cups speaks to inner happiness and happy families or groups. Mostly, though, I'm getting this family event and homecoming thing. So maybe you're going to see this person. Maybe this was even a family member. It didn't have to be a relationship, like as a loved one. But I feel like there's going to be gifts and gratitude, appreciation, peace and harmony are going to be found. And everybody's going to be relaxed. Stability is going to be restored. People are going to be warm. It's going to be fun. And there's going to be a lot of caring and support. Okay? So I feel like the dreams are coming true. Everyone's going to be coming back. There's going to be a truce, an end of hostilities, forgiveness. And it's back to the good. And I feel like it's going to make you happy too. Because I feel like this is somebody you really care about. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Aries, for this week. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you again soon. Bye.